Reacts, welcome back to a reaction channel. If you want to just comment below any reaction you want me to see, make sure you do that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. We about to jump straight into it. 6ix9ine is version on bankruptcy. I guess he's going broke here. I don't know what's going on with 6ix9ine. I haven't been seeing him. I know he went to jail or some shit like that, but we about to see what's going on.
The IRS as he can't pay his taxes, with sources claiming he has debts of over $20 million. Paying this back now seems pretty unlikely, as 6ix9ine's recent album was such a massive flop, most people don't even know that he released something new. Compare this to 2017, when 6ix9ine was undefeated. Everything he released became an instant hit, and no one can deny it. His unique style of music was pulling hundreds of millions of views, leading to a self-reported massive record deal, with 6ix9ine stating, "Right now I'm signing my life away to Illuminati for $7.5 million. Life is awesome." Only 4 months later, he'd land a headphone deal worth $4.9 million, and was paid a 6-figure sum just to feature Fashion Nova in one of his music videos. Well before this, 6ix9ine was already bragging, "I made $1 million this year and I bought a fake Rolex with it." Then only a year later, he was donating the same amount.
Since the last time I've been here, I donated close to $1 million just to community. Not to no foundations, just going on the street and giving out money.
He'd post multiple videos showing massive stacks of cash.
Does money dictate everything you do?
Fuck yes.
Protecting his $500,000 jewelry pieces by dropping a further $100,000 on personal security for a 10-day LA trip. Here he'd sign yet another multi-million-dollar publishing deal, showing that the money was coming from his music. 6ix9ine's first album, Dummy Boy, sold over 1 million units, meaning it likely made over $10 million. However, he'd foolishly used the entire album to rap about committing crimes. For example, on Cuda, he'd proudly proclaim, "All my people really gangbang, talk that damn slang, rap about it, do the same thing, let your nuts hang. We post up, we don't do the race, you gon' die today." Similarly, on Billy, he'd add, "Get the F up out my effing face before I murder you. Whole squad full of killers, I'm a killer too. Send shots. Everybody get popped.
Sending shots. Everything I was rapping about was really happening."
Which certainly didn't help Tekashi's next chapter. 6ix9ine, rapper faces prison and sex offender registry. The article explained that 6ix9ine originally pleaded guilty in October 2015 to using a child in a sexual performance when he was 18. In a video posted online, a 13-year-old girl was seen engaging in oral intercourse while Tekashi stood behind her. The hip-hop star has since been arrested twice for allegedly choking a 16-year-old in a shopping center in Houston earlier this year. In May, he was also arrested for driving without a license, assaulting a police officer, and obstructing governmental administration. 6ix9ine wasn't given leniency, as he was using social media to promote a culture of violence and glorify gang activity, but while he did pay his bond of $155,000, the problems didn't end there. After finally closing the book on his 2015 child sex case, 6ix9ine and his associates went to Felipe Chow to celebrate the legal win with a lavish dinner. Things got ugly when the crew was denied entry into the restaurant as a brawl took place and gunshots rang off. A pair of 6ix9ine's entourage members and his manager are arrested for their involvement. One of the security guards working at the restaurant is reportedly hit over the head with a chair. Throw in some robberies plus multiple shooting incidents, and 6ix9ine was facing a minimum of 47 years in prison.
I got federal agents sitting in front of my house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. One thing I fear in life. No, 2 things. I fear God and I fear the FBI. Only 2 things I'm scared of in life.
He'd infamously testify against 12 co-defendants,
I don't give a fuck if I'm held accountable for what I did. Yes, I snitched and I did it proudly.
which reduced his sentence to just 2 years, although it also completely destroyed his credibility. 6ix9ine snitching became a whole meme format, with people joking, 6ix9ine, I ain't no snitch, judge 47 years. 6ix9ine, ever noticed Dwayne Johnson looks like The Rock? Implying he'd say anything to get a lighter sentence. He was therefore also memed as a Karen, whilst others joked, imagine spending 7 years in college to become a lawyer, and your client shows up to court like this. The legal process also cost 6ix9ine a fortune.
How much money have you spent on legal fees this year? Too much, right?
Yeah, like $500,000.
That's what I'm saying.
But being sent off to prison only made him more popular. He signed a $10 million record deal whilst behind bars.
Ooh,
Hold on, before you pay for yet another app to manage your team, let me introduce you to Connect Team, the one platform that replaces all of these. I'm talking about
And after being released only 6 months later, 6ix9ine claimed on Instagram, "I got out of jail $20 million richer."
Damn.
First day home, you see the vibes, man. King New York's home, man. I'm on house arrest, so come on, let's go.
This was supported by a range of extravagant
If he would've did it right,
purchases,
he
with
would've never
TMZ
flopped right
reporting
here, you
he'd
feel me?
bought a fleet of luxury vehicles that includes an Aventador, McLaren Rolls-Royce,
Damn.
Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon,
That
and a
nigga
Range
had damn
Rover.
money,
All 4
nigga.
cars, Lamborghini Aventador, Wraith,
And he
McLaren,
was
G-Wagon,
always- hey,
all
one
my
thing
old
I
boy.
say I like
Tekashi's
about
getting
6ix9ine, he
iced out
always talks
too.
his cash
We're told he
shit.
splurged on
He was
4
always
time
talking shit,
pieces,
bro.
including a Richard Mille watch, and
Y'all
dropped
remember he got
another
slapped up in the
300,000 on a
fucking,
chain
the
shaped
weight
like a
room?
shark.
This is a $500,000.
Yes,
Half a
I'm
million.
live
Look
on
at the
Twitch
diamonds
right
in
now.
them teeth.
Everybody
And
on my
nobody
YouTube,
got
I'm
this
live
watch.
on
If
Twitch
you don't got
right
this watch
now.
right here,
Please
you a
go
little boy
follow
to
me,
me. I'll kiss you on your
TycoReacts.
forehead. You a little boy. Sit down. King's home. It's over.
He'd then purchased this insane piece of jewelry, bragging on Instagram $1 million on a chain. Best
shit
chain
look
in the
hard as
game.
hell,
My
though,
chain
ain't
costs
gonna
more than your whole chain piece and watch. LeMayo, you know who run the city. In a different post, he bragged 15,000 sold out show Istanbul, Turkey, 500,000 for 40 minutes. He'd
That's
show
why
off
he
his
done went
earnings
to,
in
like,
videos
different
such as
countries and
this
shit, 'cause he
one.
got
We got
fans in
1
different
house right here,
countries.
2
Way better
houses
than
right
the
here,
USA.
3 houses right here, 4 houses right here,
Damn.
5 houses right here,
Damn.
maybe 2 houses right there. You feel me?
Spending 50,000 of it at the Gucci store in under 10
nigga got
minutes.
that
He then
cheese.
vowed every week I will try to give at least 50,000 away to someone random for people in need, all the while his music was still performing well. His song Gooba, released a month after his last day in jail, gained 45 million views in its first 24 hours. This made it the biggest 24-hour debut for a hip-hop video in YouTube history,
Damn.
after which 6ix9ine also broke the record for the most viewers ever in an Instagram live. Everyone,
I
he's
didn't
gonna
know
be
all this.
irrelevant
That
when
nigga
he
was really
comes
breaking
out of
records
jail.
with this shit.
6ix9ine, #1 on
Wow.
Apple Music and breaking records. Who y'all think is the king of New York? 1 month later, he'd put out Trolls, which again gained 45 million views in only 24 hours, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. 6ix9ine celebrated his post-prison success. However, as it turns out, this would be his peak. Gooba and Trolls became part of the album Tattletales, which didn't perform so well. Despite the noise, 6ix9ine's Tattletales album headed for underwhelming chart debut. It sold just 55,000 album units, making it his worst performing project ever. One of
crazy.
6ix9ine's rivals,
How did he
Trippie
just
Redd,
flop?
laughed at the album's poor performance, which was especially
He had me
embarrassing
there.
as 6ix9ine previously said
He had me-
this.
he
Men
couldn't
lie,
wait till
women
he
lie,
fell off.
numbers don't. Numbers don't lie.
The number of listeners per song wasn't lying either, with Joe Budden calling the album a likely financial disaster. He'd state that projections are lower than what it would take for an artist who travels with 9 and 10 security guards everywhere he goes. That's the part that the public never really deciphers. It's not who flopped and who didn't. It's what comes in versus what's spent. And this kid, it takes a lot for him to move around. Anthony Fantano gave the album a 3, but more notably stated,
From here, I'm not really seeing an increase in quality because I think 6ix9ine is just diving even deeper into using social media and antics and drama and clout chasing as a crutch to supplement his career.
which turned out to be correct. Rather than focusing on making incredible music, 6ix9ine seemed more concerned with social media fame. He began spending time with Steve Will Do It,
Oh
who
my
gave
God, y'all
6ix9ine the
remember this shit?
chance to make some extra money. Steve worked with Rumble to get him a streaming deal, which paid 6ix9ine
This
$2
nigga
million
done- this nigga
just
ran
to
off with
stream
Steve
for an
Will-
hour per
Will Do It.
week. However, if 6ix9ine
He
didn't
got him
fulfill the
banned,
contract,
got his channel
Steve
banned.
would have to pay Rumble the $2 million himself. Well, 6ix9ine took the money, then went live on Rumble only 4 times before quitting.
I got him a deal, right, to play video games once a week for an hour. $2 million up front, and just doesn't do anything.
Steve further revealed,
He had no money at the time, and he needed money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks. And give away money
Wow,
to
why
make
you gotta
his
say it like that, bro?
That's
All you
literally
black chicks.
like the factual
Damn,
story.
Steve was
explaining
little, right?
6ix9ine
Damn.
lied just to get the money.
He told the company, I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house. The guy's an idiot.
Essentially, having been scammed out of $2 million, Steve exposed 6ix9ine further, showing he hadn't been supporting his daughter.
I said, how much money has he given to his daughter for 5 years? He said 20,000, right?
That's $4,000 a year.
4,000 a year, right? I've seen him get paid like over $10 million in 1 year.
Steve then disclosed on a podcast that in addition to the $2 million he was owed, 6ix9ine also owed $10 million to the IRS, $9.8 million to a stripper he hit with a bottle, $600,000 on a house lien, and $60,000 to a home builder. Steve Aldort concluded, dude, he's such a broke loser. Literally such a broke loser. And he's just a nasty person in general. In addition to his previous debts, 6ix9ine was ordered to pay $1 million in robbery restitution, although he'd respond by stating, I ain't got it right now. When the judge then referenced this video, 6ix9ine admitted that was prop money. I ain't got it. I'm an entertainer and obviously, we talking about it, so I did a pretty good job at entertaining people. You know how you have a degree in law? I have a degree in entertainment. But it seems the lawyers representing him weren't getting paid either, especially after his ex-girlfriend also sued him for $1 million, claiming 6ix9ine posted revenge porn of her online and physically and emotionally abused her. However, 6ix9ine couldn't even afford his credit card bill, let alone his taxes, leading the IRS to show up at his house and seize some of his cars. Clearly in financial strife, 6ix9ine made another album, although if you don't remember any hype around it, it's because there simply wasn't any. Whilst his two previous projects had some commercial success, Leyenda Viva didn't chart in any country. On Rate My Music, it scored lower than 1 out of 5 stars, and with only a couple million listens per song, it's no surprise people have called it one of the most boring albums I've ever listened to. 6 months later, he put out Blackballed, which seems to have performed even worse, excluding one hit single with Kodak Black. Seemingly out of pure desperation, 6ix9ine promoted crypto.
I just released the dummy coin. For the first 2,000 holders who buy into the dummy coin, you will be selected to do a meet and greet here in Romania.
After which he was actually offered a lifeline. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I signed a new record deal for $6 million plus. It explained Tekashi is being paid $1 million for the album, which will feature 10 songs, and he's gonna make $250,000 for every concert of an upcoming tour. This all adds up to Tekashi potentially pocketing over $6 million, all held under one main condition: he doesn't get arrested. Well, just 1 month ago, 6ix9ine again went back to jail for violating parole terms on his initial main prison stint. In the process, he tested positive for meth twice, so despite being released after 45 days, it seems 6ix9ine's life-saving record deal won't be going forward.
Meth?
Oh my god, I just won it.
This nigga was doing meth? That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that. You feel me? I knew he was like a crash out dummy doing dumb shit, but I didn't think this nigga was doing meth in that bitch. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But okay, that was the downfall of 6ix9ine. If you enjoyed that video, smash that like button and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all next video. It's your boy TycoReacts.